How bizarre! How bizarre! So that is a good segue. When I was working at H&R Block, right before the pandemic, start of 2020.
Yes.
I don't know if I told you guys how I got the flu, right?
When?
At the start of the pandemic, when I was working at H&R Block, I was out for like a week.
Maybe? I'm not... I don't entirely remember.
Slightly recall.
It was bad. Like, I woke up one morning and it was just like coughing, couldn't stop, and my mom's like, "You have pneumonia." I'm like, "I have pneumonia." I went to the doctor. He's like, "No, you have the flu. Your lungs are clear." I think I had COVID. But,
Oh, wait.
have you ever gotten really sick and you just had one of those weird memories that, like, you really have to think, was this real or was I just sick? Like a fever dream?
It's been a while.
Yes.
Mine was laying in bed and thinking of the song Scatman by Scatman John. With 102-degree fever. And, sitting there being like, what is this? I had this memory of just skip-a-doop-bop-bop-boop. And it's like 10:30 at night, and my folks are just kind of going to bed. I'm sitting there just wrapped in a blanket over me like a little weird fucking ring wraith from Lord of the Rings, listening to Scatman by Scatman John. My mom's like, "What are you doing?" And I think my response was something along the lines of like, I needed to know this was real.
You know what's a better story?
Shut up.
The fact that our lights were just causing the mics to have interference.
It was weird. We were all rubbing our heads together for 30 minutes trying to figure out why Andres' mic was buzzing.
Yeah.
It was the lights in
Yeah.
the ceiling.
They're good mics. If
mics.
you ever wondering, in the Dumb Trivia listener submitted question of the week, if your question was, "Hey guys, do you think you have good microphones?" Our answer would be yeah.
Hey guys,
Yeah. Hey.
Is this
welcome to Dumb Trivia.
Yeah. Episode 10.
Episode 10
Of Dumb Trivia.
Yeah.
Do it.
Yeah.
I would say
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
No, thank you. Stop. Come on. Sit down.
get off
Sit
the
down.
stage.
Sit down. All right.
Where the questions are still dumb and the hosts are still dumber.
Correct.
You're listening to episode 10 with Christian
Corey.
and
Andres.
yes, it is.
And not only is it episode 10, but as of recording this, we hit 750 downloads.
That's right. We did hit 750 downloads.
spit take. That's not a spit take.
I just had to spit.
Oh.
That's really exciting.
Yes, it is.
Thank you.
Yeah, landmark episode, landmark number of downloads.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's crazy to think that people are out there are enjoying it as much as we are making it.
Yeah,
And,
absolutely.
We really appreciate that. And, we still get texts all the time, that people laughed at this question or one of our questions was wrong and then we had to prove that it wasn't wrong and that they're just wrong.
Yes.
It's April. It's just, it's been a hoot and a half and I'm really excited to keep making them.
Yeah, me too.
I hate those dumb trivia questions that come in my text inbox about like my car insurance and like child support being due. Like,
Yeah.
leave me the fuck alone.
Yeah. Stop messaging Kristen about that, please.
Yeah.
He's getting very upset.
You can't prove it's my kid.
No, it's not. Maury.
I want a DNA test.
Don't tell anybody it is my kid.
Okay.
I'm like low energy Christian Harris today. I'm off my game.
Why?
I don't know. I just feel like I don't have any good like bits.
You sound fine to me, but also does every episode really need to have like a good bit?
Yes.
Really?
You know what, though?
Yes.
This episode comes out. Happy birthday, bud.
Oh yeah, thank
Oh,
you.
It's Andres' birthday.
Yeah.
It is. Oh well,
Yeah.
I think that also deserves a round of applause. That's it though. That's too much. Too much.
Thanks
Thanks
Okay.
for being born.
Yeah, thank you.
If you're listening to this, it's Sunday. It's
December 5th.
December 5th.
Eighth day of Hanukkah.
I almost said April 5th. December 5th. 8th day of Hanukkah.
Yeah.
And it's Andres' birthday, so go show him some love on our Instagram. We're definitely going to be posting something.
Yeah.
27.
Yeah. 27.
27. And then next week, it's my birthday.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's 30.
28. Do not age me that fast.
He's 28. I'm still 26.
We're getting old.
Yeah, so happy birthday.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, dude. It's I'm glad we've been with you for Jesus Christ, almost 9 years.
Yeah, we've known each other for almost 10
almost a
years.
decade.
Yeah.
Ugh.
We've been friends.
10 episodes of dumb trivia, almost a decade of
I
the three
hate
of
to
us
tell
knowing
you,
each other.
at 10 years, that's it. Like,
Yeah?
You're gone.
Oh, is it gonna be like a Heaven's Gate kind of thing?
I don't know what that is.
No,
but
I
I'm
was thinking
starting
more
over.
of an Apple thing, because you know how Apple got rid of Steve Jobs a little bit after the company took off. That's kind of what we're doing with you.
We'll bring you back, though.
Because we'll somehow like tank this just on the verge of bankruptcy. Then you'll come back and just like shoot us out of the Stone Age.
I thought it was the pancreatic cancer that got rid of Steve Jobs.
No, we're talking before that.
Did you know Steve Jobs died because he believed in like homeopathy and all that?
What do you mean?
Like he refused like normal medical treatment and he like tried to cure it through like yoga and like crystals.
Really?
Yeah.
That's bad.
All right.
So if you're listening to it and you think that like your alternative medicine can help you, remember it did not help one of the richest men in America.
Okay.
Let's start the show.
Yeah, good to know. Let's start the show.
So on these low energy bummer Christian statements and bits, kind of segues into my questions of the week. I said I was a little on the fence about these, but I remember that I'm having fun, and that's all that matters.
Exactly.
A band I really got into the past like 2 years is a English extreme metal band called Cradle of Filth. All my questions today are about the band Cradle of Filth.
All right, cool.
Of course they are.
I need to know something.
Yes.
Is this as gruesome as Mayhem?
No, it is not. It's
Okay,
not.
thank God.
It's Cradle of Filth is more just like a funny history because they like take it like almost serious in a different way. Where Mayhem thought they were actually cool, Cradle of Filth is aware they're kind of ridiculous.
Almost like a kind of like in the same vein as like Weird Al, where it's like he's kind of ridiculous, but still he takes the work seriously, sort of deal.
I guess in that way.
Okay.
Like they're aware, like we dress up like weird gothic leather vampires and sing songs about like H.P. Lovecraft. So like they know what's going on. But
all right, cool.
Cradle of Filth is an extreme metal band from England, started in the early 90s, fronted by lead singer Danny Filth. That is not his real name. Don't know his real name because that's not the question.
Would have been a great coincidence if it was.
His last name is Filth. And he's like, actually, yeah, it just came to me. So Danny Filth is an oddly impressive vocalist for a metal band. If you heard his music and you're not into metal, you're like, this guy's absolutely terrible. But he's actually a really good singer because he has this amount of octaves. To give you a little bit of a idea, I want you to guess his octave range. The average man has 1.4 to 2 octaves. Mariah Carey and Prince come in at just under 5 octaves. Where do you think Danny Filth, the extreme metal vocalist for Cradle of Filth, falls into this octave range?
Are you giving us choices?
I mean, I gave you a bit of like a range.
Yeah. No.
I'm going to say, are we giving you an exact number or?
I'll give you within reason. I'll hear what you have to say and make a judgment.
I'm going to say 9.
9?
I'm going to go a little more conservative. I'm going to say 6.
Okay, 9 would be fucking insane, Corey.
9 would be insane.
Oddly enough, 6 is what the lead singer of Faith No More has, going back to, I think, episode 4.
Yeah, who was that? That was
an Ed Schrader question.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
No, Danny Filth has a 5 octave range.
Ooh.
He said Beyonce has 4.5 octaves, Prince and Mariah Carey are under 5, and Taylor Swift just has over 2. When I first heard Cradle of Filth, I thought they had 3 singers. That's how insane this guy's vocal range is. He goes from these low growls to piercing shrieks and just everything in between in the course of seconds.
So how many octaves does he have?
5.
Wow.
That's a lot.
That's like I said, Mariah
could,
Carey has less than 5.
Yeah, he could go operatic if he really wanted to.
Insane. That's what I'm saying. Cradle of Filth, for all their insanity, their musicianship is insane. And that is exemplified on their first album released on Sony Records called Damnation and a Day. Gave them a obscene budget to work with, which gave them some weird artistic wiggle room. With that obscene amount of money, they did what with it? Did they hire a 101-piece film orchestra to record all the cinematic parts of it? Did they bring in mental patients to come in and record background vocals into the studio? Did they request human blood be donated by members of the Sony recording team to be put around the studio to kind of help with the vibe and their weird vampire stuff? Or did they charter private boats to go under these weird cliffs of Dover to record in these caverns to get insane reverb? What do you think they did?
What was A?
A 101-piece film orchestra.
I'm going to go with B.
The mental patients brought in to record the vocals?
Yes.
Okay.
I think I'm going to go with that last one.
The Cliffs of Dover?
Yeah.
You guys are both wrong. They blew, I can't remember the amount, but it was an obscene amount of money on the 101-piece Budapest Film Orchestra to come in and record all of their orchestration.
Honestly,
and choir vocals.
I was going to go with that because that would make the most sense to me. But when I heard that last one, it's like,
the Cliffs of Dover would be cool as shit.
That would be cool. And it's like if you're going to spend an obscene amount of money, it's like, yeah, why not do it? Why not go on location to record a music album?
The only issue is I don't know if there are caves under the Cliffs of Dover.
The mental patient one also. I mean, with the stuff you listen to,
there was a black metal
true.
band I do not listen to, but who recorded an album that he supposedly was a guy who worked in a mental ward and like used the patients in it. They can't confirm it because they also don't know who the guy is. He was like legendary, whatever. What Tim Burton movie do you think inspired Danny Filth before he started writing music? I'm not going to give you a multiple choice list because Tim Burton, your list is kind of short.
Right.
And if you just think, I guess the hint I'll give you is you think Hot Topic.
That's like all Tim Burton.
Yeah.
No, there's a very specific Hot Topic thing
Okay.
with Tim Burton. And when you hear it, you're going to be kind of like...
I don't really know a lot of Tim Burton, honestly.
Really?
Yeah.
Was
Beetlejuice, Edward Scissorhands.
I was gonna say I'm gonna go with
Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, Night Before Christmas.
He did Charlie and the Chocolate Factory?
I believe so.
I honestly
Did he
don't
do the remake?
I honestly don't
Maybe
remember.
not.
But I was gonna go with Edward Scissorhands.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with Beetlejuice.
It was not Beetlejuice and it was not Edward Scissorhands. It was Night Before Christmas. I was
Honestly,
thinking,
that
like,
was gonna be my next guess.
thinking like what all like of those like emo kids you knew in high school.
I would have liked multiple choice there.
Yeah.
I didn't really think. I kind of thought you knew more Tim Burton
No.
movies. I'm sorry.
No.
It's going to cause controversy in the dumb trivia mythos, much like the controversy Cradle of Filth courted with their release of a 1993 shirt on tour with the band Emperor. It was referred to there as their, I can't even pronounce this word, but on the front of it, there was a nun masturbating, which like pretty, woo, to begin with, edgy. But what really made this edgy was on the back, there was a phrase. This phrase declared, Jesus is a blank. What is the curse word that they printed on the back of this shirt?
Oh man. No multiple choice on this one?
It's curse word.
Okay. Is it just one curse
Just
word?
one curse word. Jesus is a blank.
Okay.
Okay?
Oh, I hate that word.
Don't worry. We'll that is one thing we will censor, I
Yeah.
guess.
I'm just gonna go with ye old standby. I'll go fuck.
Jesus is a fuck. Jesus is a... It is Jesus is a...
Oh!
Was it really?
Really, this shirt has caused so much controversy. People down in Florida have gone to court over the shirt. It was in an art exhibit that was vandalized when they were, I think, over in Italy. The drummer was like detained because of this shirt. And they really made it on like an offhand remark. They were like, what are we going to put on this back of the shirt? And I forget what band member just kind of was like, Jesus is a... Everyone was like, that's ridiculous. Let's print it. They couldn't find anyone to make the shirt. They ended up finding a guy they knew in like another town in England who they went in there after dark in a back door, gave him the screen printing stuff, and when he was done with them, gave it back. He's like, I don't want the prints here. Because
Wow.
people were that worried about getting in trouble, and people have gotten a lot of trouble. Danny Filth, at the time of the interview I read, was 43, and he was like, I'm aware of how ridiculous the shirt is, and like, be an adult when you wear it. Like, don't wear it to the grocery store. Like, save that for like private company and like shows. Like, don't wear it to church. Which, like, fair.
Yeah. Well, if you really want, like, the majority of the world to hate you, just, say something about religion in a bad sense.
Yeah. There was a really...
That's true.
Yeah.
There's a really cool picture of some metal fest where some guy has his shirt on, and the guy's dressed up like Jesus behind him, being like, oh, which is pretty fun.
That's funny.
Yeah, I'll have to try to find it. Last question here.
Yes.
Living with the vampire mythos of Cradle of Filth, Danny Filth, when he was a kid, was really into vampires. Mm-hmm. They had an album about Countess Elizabeth Bathory, one of my favorites, and they actually once performed an opera with Dennis Bathory Kitts, the last living relative of Countess Bathory, who was reported to have done what to stay young? Here are your multiple choice questions. Okay. Have blood orgies with her servants, consumed all of her newborn infants, bathed in the blood of virgins, or drank the blood of the village priests, kind of like when you get church, when you get like the Catholic wine, except just straight from this priest. She's real edgy.
Yeah.
I'm going with C.
You think she bathed in the blood of virgins?
No.
No.
That's not the answer I wanted.
A, have blood orgies with her servants. B, consumed her newborn infants. C, bathed in the blood of virgins. Or D, drank the blood of her village priest. Countess Bathory, Elizabeth Bathory from Hungary.
I'm going with she ate her...
Newborn infants?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
I haven't heard that outside of, like, mythology.
Man, I guess she was...
Yeah.
I guess she was from Hungary.
I'm going to go with A. The,
Blood orgies?
Blood orgies,
You guys
yeah.
are all wrong, actually. It was reported that she bathed in the blood of virgins. She actually was accused of torturing and murdering hundreds of young girls and women. But There is actually no record to prove this. Her reportedly bathing in blood actually came from Bram Stoker when he wrote Dracula, and just became like the weird thing that people thought. And her accusation of murdering and torturing hundreds of girls was thought to be an ancient witch hunt orchestrated by none other than the Habsburgs to gain political power in Hungary. And she spent the last years of her life under house arrest. Really no real punishment. Like, she had a giant castle she got to hang out in.
Yeah, interesting.
House arrest.
Castle arrest. Yeah. Yeah. So it really, they think most of it, much like Nero, how they're like, oh, Nero fiddled his Rome burn, he did all this crazy stuff. They don't think he did any of it. They think it was like an after the fact, people like slandered him. So Elizabeth Bathory, I guess dumb trivia stance is we stan a countess. We stan a count.
Yeah.
That's it. That was my Cradle of Filth questions.
All right, awesome.
Don't applause. You applause because I'm done?
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
Wow, okay.
They were good.
I'm glad you liked them.
Yeah.
That was that interests me.
Unlike Mayhem, that was actually fascinating to hear about.
They are an interesting band. They're very funny. Where do we stand, bud? In the
well, Corey, you are the lone person who is on the board currently with one.
Woohoo! Good job.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You got one.
Proud of you.
Do you guys hear that?
No.
Yeah.
Oh, wait.
No.
Wait. Hang on. It's coming faintly in my right ear. Yeah, I think I do hear it.
Oh,
I think it's that time.
I think it is that time.
Time for the listener submitted question of the week.
Roll the song.
It's Dumb Trivia's listener submitted question of the week.
Hey, Zach, you're on Dumb Trivia.
Oh.
All right.
All right.
Hey, I'm gonna go on a limb here real quick and say whoever listens to it is just gonna be like, Corey's just talking to himself.
All right, cool. No, I think we're good to go.
Yeah, I think we are too.
So we welcome Zach, Corey's other Corey.
Yes.
For our listener submitted question of the week. Zach, are you there?
I am here.
Excellent.
All right, Zach, what is your listener submitted question of the week?
All right, my career has taken me to different colleges all over the country, and each college you go to has, its own unique things about it. Well, one of those colleges is UNLV, University of Nevada, Las Vegas.
Nice.
Las Vegas presents many different ways for students to find themselves in trouble. So my question to you is, what is the number one cause of student-related injury at University of Nevada, Las Vegas?
Ooh.
Is it boner pill related?
Not this time.
Okay.
I'm going to go with resident hall slip and slide.
Okay.
I was going to go with blunt force trauma due to drunkenness.
Okay. Oh,
yeah, your turn.
I was going to go with boner pill related, but let's go with heat stroke.
Oh, good.
All very good guesses. You are all incorrect, although Andres is the closest.
Yeah.
Hold on, Zach. This gives us great time to use this.
I couldn't hear it.
Oh, it was a buzz.
It was a buzz.
Yeah.
The answer is students getting hit by golf carts. So blunt force trauma is close.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I wouldn't have guessed. Are there a lot of golf carts?
So most of the campus is not drivable. So almost every department on campus has its own golf cart.
Oh,
and
interesting.
So staff drives around on golf carts all over the place, and students not paying attention and walking in front of golf carts and getting hit is the number one cause of injury. In fact, when you start working at UNLV, you need to take a 2-day golf cart safety class.
2 days, wow.
That makes more sense. I was thinking everything was just one big sand trap and they were the worst golf courses ever.
No, it's actually a very green campus.
Oh.
All
Well,
right.
thank you, Zach.
Yeah, thank you for your listener submitted question of the week.
My pleasure.
On
And
Dumb Trivia.
be on the lookout for golf carts.
Yeah, you got it.
All right. Well, keep on listening. We'll talk to you later.
All right.
Hey, Zach. Oh, wait. Zach, have you left?
Have I left? No, I'm still here.
Have you been using that wax that you use that code for Zach W to get 10% off? We talked about
I have. I actually got it on the Cyber Monday sale, and it came with a free year supply of boner pills.
Oh, okay. Now, are they like the good or are they like the gas station ones where they're like donkey weed or whatever it's called? Do you know the ones I'm talking about?
No, I don't.
Horny goat weed. Horny goat weed. It's a thing you see in like New York City. I'm not joking at all. If you're in like New York City, you go to like those corner bodegas. It's like horny goat weed. Apparently, they're pills that help you get a fuller member. And the issue is they're just unregulated Viagra, so people can get really hurt from them. Yeah.
I'll have to go to a bodega next time I'm in New York.
Andres is like, I'm taking notes. Well,
This was fun.
Yeah.
we're happy to have you, Zach.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Gonna go cook dinner now.
Awesome.
What's for dinner?
We'll be over in a few minutes.
Paige is having salmon. I'm having mahi mahi.
Ooh.
A fish so nice, you say it twice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There we go. All right. Thanks, Zach.
Thanks, Zach.
Bye, Zach.
See ya.
It's Dumb Trivia's listener submitted question of the week. Now back to the show.
Oh, it's the outro song.
All right. Thanks, Zach.
Yeah, thank you, Zach, for
Thanks,
your
Zach.
listener submitted question of the week.
Always good to hear from your voice. It sounds like Corey.
Yeah, well, I'm better looking. So.
I've still never met him. I'm not entirely.
Yeah, I
convinced
know,
he's
right?
Not just you.
I cannot confirm nor deny.
Yeah.
Didn't you used to do ventriloquism, or am I making that up?
All right, I think it's my turn. We're gonna ignore,
yes.
ignore that question.
I thought you did. No, you juggled.
I juggled and did
okay.
magic. No, I never
Okay.
did ventriloquism. Or did I?
And let me guess, you also were a virgin until the ripe old age of 28.
Wow.
I'm not 28 yet.
Exactly.
Which one do you want?
I don't know.
Here.
Oh, don't give me that one.
All right.
Corey, your questions
So,
on episode 10 of Dumb Trivia.
Where the questions are dumb and the hosts are dumber.
my questions
Yes.
are a little bit topical this week
Ooh,
I'm excited.
fun.
Corey's been hyping these up.
because it is Hanukkah.
Yay.
8 candles, the oil,
All right.
Maccabees,
So,
Rugrats.
So, for those of you
Fucking
out there,
love that
It
episode.
was a
Sorry,
very good
continue.
one.
best one ever.
Yes.
the only Jewish cartoon not special.
They had like
guess
two
next to
they had
Eight
like
Crazy
two
Nights.
episodes about Jewish holidays, and
Did
they
they
were.
really?
I forgot what the other one is, but bottom line, both of them were awesome. Love that. Love those episodes. Continue. I'm sorry.
Because wasn't Tommy Jewish?
Yes.
Yeah,
Nice.
So for those of you out there, I figured I should do a little just rundown of Hanukkah in case you don't know for some reason. You know,
Wait,
Yeah.
his last name was Pickles and he was Jewish?
Yes.
it was kosher pickles.
Tommy Kosher Pickles. Sounds like a wrestler.
So Hanukkah usually falls in the month at the end of the year. Normally it's in December, but every once in a while it's at the very end of November. It just depends on when it falls on the Jewish calendar.
Like this year.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh.
Like this year. So sometimes it does overlap with Thanksgiving, and it's not typical, but every once in a while it does, like this year. And it signifies a miracle from the Jewish religion when, after claiming the Holy Temple of Jerusalem that had been conquered by the Assyrian Greeks, Jewish people found only one vial of oil, but that little amount of oil burned for 8 days, which is the miracle of Hanukkah.
Right.
And Hanukkah is 8 days long to represent that.
Nice.
Oh.
So, contrary to popular belief, though, Hanukkah is not one of the major Jewish holidays.
Okay.
Which is wild. Cause
Right. It's not considered a big holiday.
I think it's Rosh Hashanah, Yom Kippur, and Purim.
No, Purim's not either.
Oh, really?
Rosh Hashanah, Passover,
Okay.
Yom Kippur.
I completely forgot Passover.
Yeah,
okay.
those are the three high holidays. So those are the main. Well, Passover's not a high holiday, but they're the three major ones.
Okay.
main ones.
I like Passover the most. I drink a lot of wine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Back to Hanukkah real quick because of the whole thing with the oil surrounding the miracle. Is that why you guys eat a lot of, or is that why it's celebrated by eating a lot of fried food?
We're gonna get into that.
Oh, we are. Awesome.
Oh, jump the gun.
So, and if we don't get into that, I'll answer that question.
Cool.
I don't remember what I wrote down here. All right, so we're going to start off just number one with the literal meaning of Hanukkah. What does the word Hanukkah actually mean?
Ooh.
A, lights. B, dedication. C, Maccabees. Or D, festival.
Is it festival?
Christian says festival.
Can I have the options again, please?
You sure can.
Thank you.
A, lights. B, dedication. C, Maccabees. Or D, festival.
So I was definitely stuck between festival or lights.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with lights.
You say lights,
Yes.
and you say festival?
I know, because I know it's not Maccabees, because Maccabees is just Maccabees.
Yeah, that's what I thought too.
Maccabees.
And you are both wrong.
Whoa.
Womp womp.
It's actually B, dedication. Hanukkah celebrates the rededication of the Second Temple in Jerusalem during the 2nd century BC. Legend says that when a leader outlawed Judaism back then, a group of leaders revolted, It became known as the Maccabean Revolt. So it's that rededication.
So the Maccabees are good guys or bad guys? I can never get a good answer.
They were revolting against the bad people.
Maccabees were the Jews.
Yeah.
Maccabees.
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 Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah. So Hanukkah means dedication.
Huh, I never knew that.
Yeah.
This is what happens when I'm raised a Catholic.
I know, right? Jesus. Exactly.
Number 2.
Yes.
Who was the first U.S. president to celebrate Hanukkah with the lighting of the candles at the White House? Oh. Your choices are A, Jimmy Carter, B, Richard Nixon, C, Barack Obama, or D, John F. Kennedy.
Yo, definitely wasn't Richard Nixon. I know that for
Nixon doesn't sound like he would do that.
Kennedy. That's why they shot him.
Oh.
No, is it Barack Obama?
I'd like to think it was before that, but I know it just because of the way Nixon presented himself, it wasn't Nixon.
Yeah.
Kennedy was like the only Roman Catholic president, so I don't think
That's
it was
fair.
him.
I was thinking it was
Who was the other option that was not Barack Obama? Carter?
Jimmy Carter.
That's what I was thinking it was between Carter and Obama, because I
Yeah.
want to think it was Carter.
I'd like to think it was Carter, but
It's probably Obama, though.
yeah,
If it's a Nixon, I'm eating my boot.
yeah,
Couldn't
yeah, I
imagine
gotta,
him.
I have no reason to believe that it would be Carter, sadly, so I am going to go with Obama.
You're both going with Obama?
Yeah. Oh.
No shit, who was it?
It was A, Jimmy Carter.
Oh, okay, thank God.
The menorah lighting was held on the ellipse, a lawn south of the White House. The Secretary of Interior under Carter initially refused to issue a permit for a menorah on the White House lawn, citing the First Amendment. According to the Washington Post.
It's a dumb argument.
One of Carter's advisors argued that the National Christmas Trees permit should also be denied on the same grounds, and the event was allowed to proceed. Since then, every U.S. president has marked Hanukkah in one way or another, Obama being the only one to light the candles twice in a day to make sure that everybody that has different schedules can join in.
Oh, wow.
Wait, so that means Nixon did honor Hanukkah? No, he was...
No, I think Carter was after Nixon. Pretty sure Carter was after Nixon.
No, because Kennedy originally beat Nixon when he ran.
Okay, no.
Nixon was after Carter. Because I remember, there was a whole issue where Kennedy and Nixon were the first debate on TV. Did you ever learn that in school? And,
Yes,
Nixon
I do
was all
remember
sweaty
that.
and gross.
Yeah.
Wasn't that he always just sweaty?
You're absolutely correct. He was always a sweaty, gross man. I could have been wrong, but I thought Nixon, he was like right before Kennedy.
No, Nixon was before Carter.
Oh, he was?
Yeah.
Okay.
So there was some interesting when I was Googling all of this and doing my research. Hoover was supposed to be the first person.
Which Hoover?
Remember, we did find out there were two.
Herbert Hoover.
Hoover.
The only Hoover everyone knows.
Yeah.
I was good. J. Edgar was the other one that came to mind.
No, Herbert Hoover was apparently the first person, but I don't think he actually lit the menorah. I think he only accepted the gift of a menorah from a rabbi from Israel.
Okay.
But Jimmy Carter was the one that actually lit everything.
Another person definitely wasn't J. Edgar Hoover.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, it's like he just said Hoover, and I'm like, well, what context?
Yeah.
All right.
Yes.
So speaking of menorah,
Yes.
Who was talking about menorah?
the candle on the menorah that is lit first every night and is used to light the rest is called what?
I just did that 2 nights ago. We had a special Hanukkah before Hanukkah with Sarah's grandparents. They told me what it was called.
I gave choices for you, so maybe you'll remember.
Okay.
All right.
Was it A, Gelt, B, Gefilte, C, the Yiladim, or D, Shamash?
C.
Yiladim?
I think so.
I'll go A.
A, Gelt?
Wait, can I tell them what gelt is?
Sure you can.
I'm probably going to be wrong. It's money.
Gelt is the little chocolate coins.
Yeah.
But you're both wrong.
Was it D?
It was D, the Shamash.
Shamash.
Yiladim means children in Hebrew.
Oh, you know what? God damn it.
I think
so if you
I think Gefilte is fish.
Gefilte is fish. That was more for me because I got a chuckle writing that.
I know.
Fish loaf. Fish
So,
loaf.
have you ever heard me say Sheket Levakasha Yiladim?
Yeah.
You guys? It means,
At least once in our time
In
together.
anger.
it means please be quiet, children.
Yeah. Fascinating.
And Shamash means helper.
Oh, because you will help light another candles.
A little helper. So it's the one you always light first, and then you always light the other ones.
Is that the one that's in the center of the menorah, or is it? Or
Yeah.
Is
Yeah.
Yeah.
it, okay.
Sarah's grandpa likes to take the candles and melt the bottom of them because they're always too small for the menorah, so it sticks.
Yeah. We do that too.
It's nifty.
Yeah.
Yeah, we do that too. Which bonus question about the menorah? Mm-hmm. Which way do you light it?
Oh.
Well, it depends which way you're standing looking at it.
There's only one correct answer.
Ooh.
When I was looking at it, dead on.
If you're lighting it,
When I lit it, I was looking at it, and the first candle was on the far left.
you always light it right to left.
Really?
I was going to say, but Sarah's grandpa was looking at it, and it was on the right when he put his candle in.
Oh.
So that makes sense.
Okay, because when I've seen like people's like menorahs in the yard, when I'm looking at it at their yard,
the
it's
hard
always
part of
left.
the
It's
question,
always
yeah.
left to right. It's like, oh man.
Yep, right to left. Same, and that's when in Judaism you read the Torah and everything from right to left.
Oh, okay. See that if I knew that, that would make that. If I knew that going in, I would definitely have made more sense.
All right, number 4. Mm-hmm. Which astronaut celebrated Hanukkah from space? Was it A. Jeff Hoffman, B. Neil Armstrong, C. James Lovell, or D. Harrison Schmidt?
I'm just laughing because I want to say it's Schmidt because it's like the only Jewish sounding last name. Like,
Okay.
would have been easier from like Henry Finkelstein. Like over like, oh, it's him, it's Henry. Is it Schmidt? I'm gonna say Schmidt.
I don't want to say Schmidt because
It seems too easy.
it seems too easy, and also Schmidt doesn't necessarily mean Jewish. It definitely it means German, or it has a heavy German implication. But I don't think it's. I don't think it doesn't necessarily mean that the person's Jewish.
I just picture a little Henry Schmidt running back from the deli with a couple pickles for his grandfather, and he's like, "Henry, get back here."
You going with Schmidt?
I'm going with Schmidt.
James Lovell, I kind of want to put a pin in because I think he was one of the astronauts on Apollo 13. So I kind of want to give him credit in that sense.
Jeff Hoffman, Neil Armstrong, or James Lovell?
Was Apollo 13 the one that went down?
You mean the one that got damaged in space?
Wasn't there one that came back and just like disintegrated on return? Or that was the Russians?
I know that happened with one of the space shuttles, but that was like in 2000 something. I'm not sure about any Apollo missions that burned up on re-entry.
That's fair.
Who was the first one again?
Jeff Hoffman.
I'll go wild card. I'll go Jeff Hoffman.
Jeff Hoffman, you say Schmidt? It was Jeff Hoffman.
Yes!
Yeah. All right. In 1993, Jeff Hoffman brought a travel-sized menorah and spun a dreidel while on the Space Shuttle Endeavour to restore the Hubble Space Telescope. His mini Hanukkah celebration was broadcasted over satellite for people back on Earth to see.
Oh, that was relatively recently.
1993.
Oh, okay.
Legend has it the dreidel is still spinning to this day. Corey, that was the year you were born. 93, right?
It was.
All right. It's been spinning since your existence.
That's right. Number 5.
Number 5.
Which oil is used to light a menorah? Is it A, olive, B, canola, C, vegetable, D, coconut, or E, the blood of Jesus Christ?
E. I know, this is olive oil.
I'll go canola.
Canola?
Yeah.
It is olive oil.
Oh!
Yay.
All right.
Finally on the board.
Olive oil is the oil that the Jewish people used to light the menorah in the Holy Temple. And it was with olive oil that the miracle occurred.
Wow.
Olive oil flammable?
That's
I guess it's not flammable, but it keeps something burning.
yeah. I don't know. That's what you're traditionally supposed to light a menorah with.
Okay.
But most people just use the regular,
Yeah.
candles.
Instead of an olive top cocktail.
Oh, and here's my bonus question.
Yes.
For April. Latkes are made out of this delicious vegetable. This one delicious vegetable. Latkes are made out of.
She'll have to call in next week and tell us what she thinks.
Yeah.
The answer is potato.
I
The greatest vegetable.
All right, that's my Hanukkah facts.
Thank you, bud. I appreciate them.
knew it. Yourself a round of applause. They were nice.
I think those facts would sustain me for 8 nights.
Thank you.
You're welcome,
Yeah,
bud.
that was nice.
Thank you. Thank you. Happy
You're very
Hanukkah.
welcome. Happy Hanukkah.
All right. Little score recap.
Yeah. Currently, we are all tied at 1.
All right.
So this is going to be interesting.
We're doing an amazing job.
Yeah. All right. Yes.
I've been saying it. I'm going to say it again.
Yes.
Christian's low energy today.
That's fine.
Low Energy Christian brought to you by Valium. Valium.
Oh, man.
not actually brought to you by Valium.
Yeah.
Trademark copyright. Don't sue me. All right, I'm glad I got a kick on that one.
Yeah.
All right.
It's Andres.
Andres.
Yes.
What's up, bud?
Yeah. So this episode, I do not have a theme. It's the usual hodgepodge. However, I do have a couple of themed episodes in the works.
Okay.
So
Gears be grinding.
Yeah, gears be grinding. Questions will be had by all, and we'll get there.
I'm ready.
All right. So in the meantime, let's dive into this episode. Prolific actor Sean Connery.
Hey, read it like Sean.
No, I can't do that.
Do it.
Yeah, no, I can't do it.
Sean Connery.
So Sean Connery decided to retire from acting after playing Alan Quartermain in this film. Your options are League of Extraordinary Gentlemen, Entrapment, or The Rock.
It's League of Extraordinary Gentlemen.
Corey?
I want to say The Rock, but I know Dwayne The Rock Johnson played in The Rock, and there could only be one Rock Lobster.
Did he, though?
What are my options?
League of Extraordinary Gentlemen, Entrapment, or The Rock.
You seem very confident about your answer.
I can explain why after the fact. If it's right, if it's wrong, I'm not going to give you why, because I was wrong.
I'm going with C. I'm going to stick with my guns.
The Rock.
You're going to go with The Rock? Uh-huh. Christian, you're correct.
Damn.
It was not a good movie. Very panned.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't a bad movie, but it's not a movie where I'm going like, holy shit, I got to, it's like, there's like 20 minutes left on cable. I got to watch this.
I haven't heard of any of them, so.
Okay. Just to, getting back to your Dwayne Johnson thing, all three of those were movies with Sean Connery.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah. Yes.
As it was the question theme.
Yeah, yes. All right. So I got this from Wikipedia. During the production of League of Extraordinary Gentlemen, Connery felt that the production was going off the rails and felt that the director should be locked up for insanity. Connery even tried to salvage the film through the editing process, but decided to retire rather than go through so much stress ever again. Also, before we continue, shout out to our old college buddy Mike for telling me about that. I think we were talking about movies once when we were all living in, what was it, Richland?
Yeah.
And he brought that up. So when I was coming up with questions, I actually remembered that he said that.
Shout out to Mike in general, who's been listening to us ever since we started, and actually
yeah, he's been waiting patiently for this episode to
got
come
mad
out.
at us Sunday. Yeah, he sent us in all caps asking where this episode was.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
This last Sunday, because we took a break.
Right?
Yeah.
He sent in all caps to our little group chat. He's like, where, Dr.
Yeah.
We're like,
Yeah.
we're asleep. Tryptophan, you know?
Yeah. All right. You guys ready for question 2?
Yeah.
Wait, real quick. Sean Connery, James
Yes.
Bond.
Yes.
Did you know at the end of the movie before Octopussy, the movie ended, and after the credits, it was like, James Bond will return in Octopussy. And everyone's like, the writers really were just like, we're going to name it that first draft. Let's go.
Yeah, that had to be like a dominoes move by somebody. It's like I
They're
don't.
like, oh, it's gonna be called
It's like I don't
Octopussy.
care what the CDC says. We're calling it Octopussy.
I know. I was like, really? This guy
And
was...
we're gonna put it at the ending credits of the previous film because now they're not gonna be able to change it.
Yeah, they really went first drafts with that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, number 2, I'm
All
sorry.
right, number 2. So all of us here are familiar with the phrase "the whole 9 yards."
Yeah.
Yeah. So for anyone who isn't, it means everything or the full extent of something. To use it in a sentence is our team gave the whole 9 yards to win this game, sort of deal. So what's the origin of that phrase? Your options are a ship with 3 masts where each mast had a sail that was 3 yards wide. The whole 9 yards meant that all sails were set. 9 yards was the length of ammunition belts loaded into World War II fighter planes. The whole 9 yards meant the pilot exhausted all of his ammo. 9 yards was the length of the Shroud of Turin, which was the cloth that was used to wrap Christ's body after his death. All of the aforementioned, only 2 of the aforementioned, or none of the aforementioned.
Oh.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
Speaking of...
Yeah, I know. I threw a lot at you.
Wow,
I'm having too much fun with this one. I went off the rails with this one.
Corey and I take about collectively 22 minutes to do our questions. Because I feel like you mull over them all week.
Sort of. Usually on my days off, I'll do my laundry, and then while I'm waiting for my laundry to be done, I will do research for my questions.
I love it, dude. I'm gonna call the ship mast and the Jesus cloth.
You're gonna go with those 2?
Yeah.
All right, Corey,
I'm going with just the ship.
just the ship.
Yeah.
All right. Well, neither of you are correct. The The correct answer is none of the aforementioned.
Ah.
The origin isn't entirely known. The first 3 options I presented are all popular theories.
I think the ship one makes the most sense.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, so
You bamboozled us.
yeah, a little
I
bit.
mean, he did give us that option.
I did, but the whole reason I kind of did that was Christian's question back. I think it was in like episode 2 or 3 where he didn't give us the right answer.
That was funny.
Yeah, so that's kind of why I threw this one in. I got this from NPR once again.
No, fuck you.
Oh,
Yeah.
it was her.
No.
No, this is about you. So yeah, like I said, from NPR, all this boils down to is our reality sometimes being too complicated. There's no simple explanation as to where the phrase "the whole 9 yards" came from. In addition to the theories that I gave you guys earlier, the whole 9 yards appears in an article in Kentucky Happy Hunting Ground magazine in 1956. Also, in the rural American South, the phrase "the whole 6 yards" first appeared in 1912. The NPR article that I found even goes on to say that the phrase could have just started because someone came up with it out of the blue and it just happened to catch on. Part of the reason why it caught on and why we or anyone else that uses the phrase "the whole 9 yards" keeps searching for an answer is because it's oddly specific.
It is oddly specific. I like to think that there is no real answer, and it's like having a flat tire.
Yeah.
Wish we would have got a background on the flat tire phrase from April's question.
Yeah.
Yeah. We can always save it for an after show episode.
Sure.
April after show. Give us another, bud.
Yeah, you got it. So, question 3. Before becoming synonymous with consoles and video games, Nintendo produced which of the following?
Uh-oh.
Your options are A, playing cards, B, board games, C, puzzles, or D, cassette tapes.
It's up to you, Corey.
Do you know this one, Christian?
I literally was just telling my parents about this over Thanksgiving break.
Oh, were you?
Yes.
Well, cassette tapes, like what kind of cassette tapes?
Oh, I was just
The
going.
ones with 2 reels.
Yeah, I was going with the ones that preceded.
No, I know what a cassette tape is.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
like,
I feel like giving you more specifics makes it harder.
yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, because you could be like, you have to pick either are they like soundtracks or audiobooks. Pick one.
No, isn't that still the same cassette tape though?
What was A?
Playing cards.
I'm going to say they made, what was B?
Board games.
I'm going to say puzzles.
Christian?
We say playing cards unless I'm wrong.
Christian, you're correct. It's playing cards.
Yay, I'm glad. Yeah, I just told my parents about this
Yeah.
over Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Also, the dude who did Legend of Zelda got it because he used to just adventure in the caves behind his house. It's a thing you could do as a child in Japan. Just
Fascinating.
frolic in caves.
Nice.
So I'm pretty sure I got this from Wikipedia. I think I for some reason I didn't put where I got it, but I'm pretty sure it was Wikipedia. So Nintendo was founded on September 23rd, 1889, producing and distributing a card game called Hanafuda, I believe.
Like 1889.
Yeah, that's when it was founded.
Jesus.
Yeah, which Hanafuda, again, I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that correctly. Email us at dumbtrivia@gmail.com to let me know if I'm wrong. But Hanafuda means flower cards. The playing card legacy still lives on in Clubhouse Games' 51 worldwide classics for the Nintendo Switch, where one
yeah.
of the 51 games is Hanafuda.
That game seemed fun.
Yeah, I've only played it a couple of times, so I don't really get what the hell's going on. But
Oh, I meant like the collection, but Hanafuda probably is
oh
cool,
yeah. Oh, the collection's great. I mean,
Yeah.
it's like 51 games for like $30.
It's not bad.
Yeah, I mean, it's all like, maybe you move the joystick and you press all of like 2 buttons, but still, they're really fun.
I saw a picture at a store. I didn't see this. I wasn't in the store, but this picture was taken at a store. This item was at the store. I didn't
Yes.
see it, but I saw a picture. It was in the store.
Yes.
It was a Queen's Gambit board game.
Isn't that just chess? Yeah, I saw that. I saw that too. I saw that too, and it's like, and with the same, with basically, I saw it on.
yeah.
I forget which subreddit that I follow, but it's like it could have been Facepalm for all I know, because it's like, what do you? The
You
board
mean
game
chess?
for Queen's Gambit is just, excuse me, chess.
Chess, unless there's special pictures. Speaking of subreddit, I want to tell you.
Yes.
Because of my mead brewing, I got into that prison hooch subreddit, which is hilarious.
Oh yeah, that's right.
It's
You were
so
telling us
fun.
about
Stroll
this.
through and see things people ferment, and someone cross posted. Somebody left out turkey stock on their counter overnight in an open container, and they came back and like, why is my turkey stock fizzing? And everyone's like, prison hooch, prison hooch.
No.
I guess whatever bacteria was in the air was enough to make a wild fermentation occur in their turkey stock.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Do you think they tried it?
I mean, Prison Hooch would do it. Prison Hooch made a tomato wine, which is not a bad thing. A lot of people swear that tomato wine is very good when you do it like correct.
Well, yeah, you do anything correctly, it's going to be good.
Yeah, the legend on Prison Hooch is the bean wine.
My mind went to a very dark place when you said that, and I'm going to disagree with that statement that everything is good if you do it correctly.
I guess. Speaking of, Ghislaine Maxwell's trial's coming up, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it is.
Maybe? I don't know.
I was lost on you guys.
Correct. Yeah. Yeah. You guys ready for question 4?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So,
Wait, real quick, the bean wine. That's
Yes,
like a
the bean wine, the bean
legendary
wine.
joke on a Prison Hooch.
yeah.
The dude fermented a can of beans.
Huh.
The more you eat, the more you toot. Andres.
Yeah, exactly. All right, so question 4. Just after Labor Day in 1995, Pierre Omidyar launched his new auction website, eBay. A man named Mark Fraser was the first person to buy an item off the brand new website, purchasing this item. Your options are a broken laser pointer, a wired double-ended vibrant pink vibrating dildo, or an A7 size notebook with the last page ripped out of it, made in 1985.
I want to say the dildo.
I think it was the broken laser
I
pointer.
also think it was the broken
I have like a
laser
vague
pointer.
memory of it.
You guys are both going broken laser pointer?
Yeah.
Both of you are correct. It is the broken laser pointer.
Ooh, I thought I had like a vague memory of that. Oh, what a weird thing. Though with the internet, man, dildos.
Yeah. So I actually got this from eBay's website themselves. Mark Fraser.
So you know it's true.
Yeah. Mark Fraser of Salt Spring Island, Canada, was looking for a laser pointer to use during his presentations at work. At the time, and again, we're talking, what year are we talking? 1995. At the time, a new laser pointer cost over 100, most likely Canadian dollars.
Oh.
And Fraser nor Fraser's boss were willing to spend the money to buy a new one. Someone had told Fraser about eBay, and Fraser found a broken laser pointer that he believed he could fix, and the rest is history.
Whoa. Did he fix it?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
good for him.
Yeah, I think he said they had like a small video on it. I think he said he dabbled in electronics enough to the point where he felt like, if he had to resolder a wire, he could do it.
Good for
Wait,
him.
did you mention how much he paid?
No, but I'm guessing it had to be cheaper than 100 Canadian dollars, because 100 Canadian dollars in 1995 would get you a new laser pointer.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Cool.
I like that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
We've had a lot of website firsts, too.
Yeah. I mean,
Better than zero.
yeah, exactly.
What else you got for me, bud?
Yeah. All right. Last question. Stockholm, Sweden rewards drivers by automatically entering those who drive under the speed limit into a chance to win this. Your options are an all-expense paid night at a strip club, the lottery, a 1,000 krona certificate to the winner's favorite bar, or 6 months paid car insurance.
Any of these are great. It makes me so mad that we don't do any, like, half as much cool shit in America.
I know, right? When you hear my write-up for this, it's gonna hurt you even more.
Dude, every time I hear about anything another industrialized country does, it makes me mad.
I know, right?
Strip club.
Honestly, the
Strip club?
The
You got
bar.
the strip club?
I think the bar seems like it'd be a thing.
Corey, you're going strip club. Christian, you're going bar.
Yeah.
No, neither of you are incorrect.
Is it the car insurance?
It's the lottery.
It's the lottery.
Lottery.
The lottery. So I actually got this from Wired magazine. Drivers in Stockholm, Sweden are automatically entered into the lottery when they drive under the speed limit. The idea was developed by Kevin Richardson, who won the Fun Theory, a contest put out by Volkswagen for ideas to make obeying speed limits fun. Richardson won the contest in January of 2010, and his idea was implemented in Stockholm in December of the same year. Richardson's idea has been called Smart and Simple. His speed camera lottery records when one drives both over and under the speed limit. When one drives over the speed limit, the driver is automatically ticketed. When one drives under the speed limit, the driver is entered into the lottery. The prize money comes from the fines collected for speeding. The average speed of cars passing the speed camera lottery dropped 7 kilometers an hour, which is about 4.35 miles an hour, after the camera had been installed.
Oh.
I do like that Volkswagen is like, we got to do a fun contest.
Yeah. Oh, that's all PR for them. Was 2010 or like 2009 around the time where they
the
had that
diesel issue.
Yeah, that admissions or lying about the admissions thing.
I wasn't even thinking about that.
My dad got caught up in that.
Yeah.
Not caught up in his car.
Yeah.
Oh, I was like, what is your dad involved in?
No, he wasn't involved in the.
He has a Volkswagen.
He
and that-
had a
yeah.
Volkswagen.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, jeez. That's cool.
Yeah.
You realize how easy it is for people to do things with money.
Right? Why
Yeah.
doesn't the U.S. do anything like that? Because they don't want to give away your money.
I was
Yeah,
going to say,
exactly.
Imagine if someone suggested public libraries today. Oh my God! Everyone have a collective shit fit.
Yeah. Sadly.
You go get free book. You get free book. You want free book? We'll give you free car.
Here's the sad part. Here's the sad part. If we did something like the fun theory, I think people would go more for like every other option that I presented as opposed to getting the lottery.
Yeah.
It's like, wait, you mean to tell me that I can either get one night? You're presenting me with one night at a strip club, or like a $1,000 certificate to my favorite bar, and you just want to give me cold hard cash?
What a losers.
Yeah, right.
Losers.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Or probably something like dumb or worse than that. Like,
Yeah.
I can't even think of
A
something.
get out of jail free card, like an actual get out of
Yeah,
jail free
maybe
card.
actually, or like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Like, we'll give you a 15% discount on your health insurance for the year.
I would love that.
Yeah,
Right.
that's some shit we would
Oh
do.
my God. That'd be great.
What was that Onion article? Head of the Treasury offered everyone a 10% discount on all American-made goods as a thank you for handling the COVID pandemic so well.
Oh boy.
Man,
Those are good, bud.
Yeah, Andres, I love your.
Thank you,
always.
guys.
I feel like every episode we say how much we love your stuff.
Yeah.
We do love your stuff.
It's for you, buddy.
Thank you. Thank you.
Andres. So what are we ending here with,
All
Andres?
right. So I only have 1 point, and the winner is Christian
Oh,
with 4. Corey, you ended today's episode with 2 points.
that was a low-scoring game.
It was a low-scoring game.
And Andres had
1.
Rude.
All part of the game.
I
For you, sir.
actually
Yes.
am going to have a Thanksgiving miracle, and in the was it the spirit of Thanksgiving?
Yeah, I guess.
Why me?
Give me a second. Put your hands on. You're not getting shot in the face.
Why am I getting shot?
Yeah.
Wait a second.
Ow.
Ow! Shot us all in the nipple. Happy Thanksgiving, boys.
I didn't like that at all.
It was the spirit of Thanksgiving. We all shared. I hit myself dead on in the nip.
Yeah.
That hurt. Well, I am thankful for all of you.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
I'm thankful for knowing the two of you for almost a decade. I'm thankful for you, Christian, for coming up with this show, and I'm thankful to all you listeners for listening to our show and supporting our show.
Yes.
Same thing, except for coming up with the show. Thank you for doing the show with me, though.
You're very welcome.
Oh, we get it. You came up with the show. You're better.
Well, honestly, so my thought, because I'm not going to tolerate the childish behavior. My thought was to show our listeners how much we care. I couldn't not shoot somebody. Like, imagine if I was like, no one's going to get shot today. Hey. So
Oh,
like,
I see what you're saying.
we all get shot in the nip and we call it a day. And I feel like the listeners at home are like, what am I listening to?
Hey, listeners, we'd love to interact with you.
Yeah, absolutely.
Send us some questions.
Send us some questions to dumbtrivia@gmail.com. Also, send us your general inquiries, your feedback, comments, questions, suggestions, or even if you just want to say hi. We want to hear from you. We haven't really had a whole lot of fan interaction.
And if you want to be on the show,
Yes.
for your listeners submitted question, we are now taking phone call-ins.
Yeah,
It's pretty nifty.
yeah.
We have the technology.
We have the technology. I would say still email us just so that way
Yeah,
we can arrange everything properly.
Email us. I'll set something up for us. And
But yeah, now you got even more options. You could either find us on any of our social media platforms, email us, or now you can call in if you really wanted to.
hey, Andres.
Wait.
Yeah.
Christian.
I was going to say, what if I lost my email password? How else could I reach out to you guys?
That's what I was going to say. How? We're on
I
the
don't know.
same
How
page
would
there.
you do it?
I don't know. How would you, Andres?
Well, I'm no expert, and I don't pretend to play one on a podcast, but you might want to reset your password, and then things will get better.
How am I going to
after
reset it?
that-
Wait, how are they going to reset me my password, reset email to the email account I get into, Andres? Don't we have somewhere else to reach us, like an Instagram page or Facebook page?
I think we have both. We can find us
yes,
on.
we do have both.
You can find us on Instagram at dumb_trivia and
Yes.
Facebook at dumbtrivia.
What if I want to contact one of you beautiful souls individually?
You can find me at CoreyW099, and you can contact Andres at There's
There-
no way this app will last.
Yeah,
And that's
both of those
both
on
on
Instagram.
Instagram?
Yep,
Yeah.
both on Instagram.
What about me? Where am I?
Last
I don't know.
Last I heard, you're on Twitter and also Instagram
Yeah.
at Crimbus Rimbus.
Yep, that's exactly where I am.
All right, awesome.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah, you still want to push your album?
Yeah, untilthevoid.bandcamp.com. It's been a couple weeks now.
Yeah, it's also on Spotify if you want to take a look
That's
there.
true, yeah. Or just Until the Void. It's spooky, ooky, kooky music. Yeah.
And please, if you have a minute, can you just go to however you listen, iTunes,
Yeah.
or Apple, whatever
Yeah.
it is, and rate us 5 stars and give us a good review.
Yeah.
We're also on Audible, I found out today.
Are we
We're
really?
on Audible.
I don't know why, but we're
But
on
I
Audible.
didn't realize that Audible had
Podcasts.
podcasts. Yeah, I thought that was just
They
audiobooks.
Well,
They do.
we are on every listening streaming service besides Pandora, I believe.
Oh, I have to check into that. I don't. But also, I'm not losing sleep over.
But
Yeah.
if you're on Spotify, I've never used Spotify. Can you rank? Can you?
I don't think you can.
Well,
You can. I think it's just.
subscribe.
I think you can subscribe and you might be able to like, but I don't know if that comes back to us
I think
as
that might be
content
a
creators.
year.
I think that's just one of those things where you like it and it's like added to my liked playlist or something.
well, if you subscribe, that does help us.
Yes.
It absolutely
And
does.
if you're-
subscribe and download.
Yes, please download. And if you're on Apple, please just hit that 5 stars for us.
That's the big one.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'd really appreciate
Yeah.
it.
We can also do this. Ready? Hey Alexa, play Dumb Trivia, the podcast, and it will play the podcast. It's really
Yeah.
nifty.
Yeah, it will.
Yeah.
So, cool. Episode 10, boys.
Episode
I
10.
know. Jeez.
Yeah.
Well,
Let's do 10 more.
yeah.
Yeah. I think we can do 10 more.
Andres, anything else?
I think that's about it.
Corey, you got one last thing to say?
Yeah, I think I do.
Yeah.
What is
yeah.
it?
Roll the outro.
It's dumb trivia, where the questions are dumb and the hosts are dumber. It's dumb trivia. You'll probably learn a lot of things you didn't want to discover. You don't win anything, but that's alright. You can look down on your buddies with your bragging rights. Hang with Corey, Andres, and Christian too. They're best friends, now they're friends with you. Knowing nothing is the only criteria. Come on, it's dumb trivia.